Hey guys, well, if you are watching this video, I hope you have watched part one, because this is part two of me ranking my lip products. So part one, I ranked my bullet lipsticks and my liquid lipsticks. I almost said my bullet liquid lipsticks. So I ranked bullet lipsticks and liquid lipsticks in part one. So in part two, we are going to rank lip liners and lip glosses. And if you didn't see part one and you're just jumping in here, that's cool too. But I'm just kind of doing it by brand, because if I didn't, this would be forever. So here we go. This first one is from Gerard Cosmetics. I got this in a BoxyCharm. I don't use it as much only because of the shade, but it's not a bad shade. It's just one I don't pick up the shade all that often. So that's the only problem. And that's not even a problem. That's just my preference. So, not that it's bad at all. This is just from Gerard Cosmetics. It is the shade Night Shift. So there it is. It really matches my sweater. Next is from Bodyography. This is the Rosewood pencil. This also came from a BoxyCharm. If I didn't say that about Gerard Cosmetics, it came from BoxyCharm as well. So this one is just a little different. You can't really tell on camera, but it's just maybe a little bit deeper, not as bright. This is again Rosewood from Bodyography, and it's a nice consistency and formula. I just don't use these shades all that often. Next is my only red lip pencil, and this was from Besame in my I Love Lucy collection. It just says Precision Lip Liner. It doesn't have a shade on here, so I'm just assuming that it's red. So here is the red one. And so I just keep it for when I decide to do a red lip, which is a few times a year. Next, I was kind of bummed with these. I'm not going to lie. I was hoping for a lot. I'd heard a lot. I had heard these hyped up quite a bit, and I just was not impressed. So these are the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liners. I have two shades. One is Sandstorm and one is London. They're okay, but they're a little dry. Not my favorite. So London is first, and then Sandstorm, and I promise they are different shades. They look very similar, but London has a little bit more of an orangey undertone, yellowy undertone, and Sandstorm is a little bit more brown. And again, another NYX lip liner. This one just says NYX lip pencil. It doesn't say that it's a suede, but this is nude beige. This one has a little bit more, like it's a little more emollient, I guess, if you want to call it emollient. I don't know. It's a little bit more creamy, but it's still not the best. So still don't love it. Next, this one is a very creamy pencil, but I just don't use the shade all that much. This one is the Believe Beauty. This you can get at the dollar store, not Dollar Tree. This is the dollar store, the Dollar General. This one is the shade Barely There. It's a beautiful shade. I just don't wear this all that often. Like a pinky nude. I just don't wear it all that often. Next is the Bodyography Pouty Lip Pencil. I said I was doing this by brand, but here I didn't do that by brand. Sorry. I lied, but I didn't do it on purpose. So here's Bodyography, and it's again Pouty. Right here. Now I think I've got them by brand. Sorry about that. I don't know why I did. Anyway, I have the e.l.f. Retro Paradise. These are some of my favorite lip liners, and I love them. And my very favorite one is the Nude 01, and I'll show you that shade. I have two nude ones, and then I have 1, 2, and 3. So this one is 1, this lightest, 2, and 3. So I love them all. I have 2 of everything except the deepest. And I guess I just didn't like the deepest one enough to keep 2. I don't know why. They're nice though. I do like them. And then I also have this one from e.l.f. It's the e.l.f. and Jen Atkin one. And this is like the dual lip pencil, and it's in Bring It On Brown. I could have done this with lipsticks, but I decided to do it with lip liners because I keep it with my lip liners. So here is the shade on that one. Really beautiful. kind of in between one and two here. That's a little bit of a mix there. But then of course there's also this. I don't like that as much. I'll just be real. I'm just not as crazy about that shade. It's pretty. I just don't use it all that often. Next is my Jaclyn lip liners. I do like these. There's nothing wrong with these. I just like some others better. So I have this shade. My very first shade from her was the Caramel Latte, and then I just recently got Coffee Cake and Toasty. I would have to say that Coffee Cake's probably my favorite, which is this middle one. And then Toasty. Coffee Cake, Toasty, and Caramel Latte. Is that what I said? Yeah. I questioned it because Caramel Latte is a little bit pinky. Sorry if you can see my watch more than this watch. But this is my favorite, next favorite, and not bad, but just the least favorite. They're really good. They're a very creamy consistency. If I can just talk. Why can't I talk? But they're very good. I do like these. They're really beautiful on the lips. I actually just like to use these sometimes just by themselves, and I don't even wear a gloss or anything on top. So really beautiful. Love them. I'm gonna wipe these off now. Now, this one I guess I didn't put with the others either, but there's a reason for it. This is the NYX Professional retractable lip liner, and I like this one. I like a retractable lip liner. I actually have more of the ones you sharpen, so I don't really prefer one over the other, but this one from NYX is so much like creamier, smoother. I like this one a lot better. This was the shade Natural. Yeah, Natural. I like this one a lot better. Next up, I have my KKW liners. I love these liners. They are so pretty. I have Nude 0.5 and Nude 1, and I like 0.5, I think, just a little bit better than 1, but they're both beautiful. Then I have my Kylie lip liner in Malibu. I love this one. It's right here. Do you see a theme in all this? I love nudes. I have a ton. Oh gosh, I have so many. Okay, and then I have the Mary Kay liners. I love Mary Kay liners. The first one I have is Nude, which is more pink to me than nude, so I don't understand that, but it is what it is. So there's Nude. Then I have Light Nude. So here is Light Nude in the middle, right next to the pink. And then this last one is Medium Nude, which is my favorite. I love the Medium Nude. So pretty. I love it. But they're so good. They're so creamy, but not too creamy to where you're going to make a mess. It's just perfect. I just love these. They're so good. And one that I didn't know that I was going to love so much is my Morphe lip liner. And I've sharpened it quite a bit, if you can't tell. This one is in the shade Backseat Love right here. Love this. Creamy. Not too creamy, just perfect. It's a good one. If you haven't tried their lip liners, I suggest trying them. Then this is kind of new, but it's so good. I had to just rank it this high. This one is the Natasha Denona. This is just her regular lip liner pencil. I have the shade. What shade do I have? L6. I don't know exactly what that is, but L6 is what I have. It's so creamy, so smooth. I love this pencil. She does have some newer ones that are more expensive. I only paid like $12 for this one, but the newer ones are $22, I believe. But I like this. I like it a lot. I'm glad I got it. Okay, number 2 in line are my ColourPop lip pencils. I love these. I love all my lip pencils, but these are really nice. I have the shades Golden Beach, So Happy, and my very favorite, which is BFF. Oh, BFF needs sharpened. Okay, BFF has a very big swatch, but it's only because it needs sharpened and I don't have my sharpener with me. So Happy's next to that big swatch. This one, the smaller one, and then that last one is Golden Beach. So beautiful. Love all these. all my nudes all together. These are great lip pencils in my opinion. I love them. They're very creamy. They glide on very smoothly. I mean, like, they're just really, really good. My very favorite lip liner formula. Can anybody guess? Does anybody know already? Juvia's Place. I love Juvia's Place lips products. The only thing I didn't like as much was their liquid lipsticks, and I've not tried enough of their shades to really have a good opinion of that. So let me try some more shades, and then I can tell you how I feel about it. But I have the shades. The first shade that I got was Lush. Then I got the shade, I don't know if I got this one next or not. This one's Love Me. And then I got, not on purpose, but I ended up with 2 of Sweet Nothing. Sweet Nothing is my favorite. So here are Lush, Love Me, and Sweet Nothing. I love all of them. Sweet Nothing is my favorite, of course, because it's more nude. I just need them to come out with more shades. I just need more nude shades, okay? So Juvia's, when you see this, I know they won't. I'm just kidding, but we need more nudes. But yes, I love the creaminess consistency of this. These are amazing. These are so good. So when you go and get your Juvia's Place bullet lipstick, you can get you one of these too. Okay. The category I've dreaded the most and put to the last, in lips at least, because I still have eyeshadow palettes to go, and oh my gosh, I'm so dreading that. So dreading that. Only because I have so many. It's crazy. Ridiculous. Okay, so let's talk let's talk lip gloss, shall we? Okay, my least favorite lip gloss has to be this one, and I still haven't gave it to anybody. I don't like this at all. I don't. I was told that it was very shiny and beautiful. Ugh, the smell. Ugh, the smell. Disgusting. I don't like the smell. And usually I can deal with the smell, but not this smell. Not this one. So this is the Essence Shine Shine Shine. It's inexpensive. If you want to try it and see if you like the smell, you can. But I just don't suggest it. This is least on my list. And I will probably give it to, if no one else, I'll give it to my nieces. They can take this one. At least it's clear and it's not... it's not a color. Next, this was just I think maybe a sample from Sephora or something. This is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude, and I'm not exact, I think it's a gloss. Yeah, it is a gloss. And this is the shade Pout. So this was just a sample. I've not used it enough to really rank it any higher, so that's the only reason it's so low. Just not a shade I go for all that often, but still beautiful. It's a beautiful shade. And I'll probably get to it one day. After you see this collection, you'll realize why I probably won't. I don't go for these, and these are smells too. This is Jeffree Star. I got these from the Shane Dawson collaboration or whatever. I was excited about it, and then this one is from another one I don't remember. I don't like the smell. I'm not crazy about them. I hate the packaging. I feel like a kid playing with this. I don't like the packaging at all on these. They're okay. They're not great. I'll probably give these away, to be honest with you. I gave away a lot of my Jeffree Star stuff just because I just got to the point where I was like, I'm not using this. Why do I have it in my collection? So I gave away a lot. So these will probably be given away too. Then I have my Stay Glossy from Rimmel. This is actually really nice. I do like this quite a bit, and it does stay on there pretty good. It's a very unique shade for me. So this will be a good fall color, actually. What shade is it? Tainted Love 200. This is a really beautiful shade. I like it. I just reach for others more. That shade's not my favorite. I have a lot of this one, and more than anything, this is just a very inexpensive formula. That's why I have so much, and I usually buy their collection. So I have a lot of the ColourPop lip glosses, and these are the Luxe lip glosses. They're okay. There's nothing great about these. They're a little bit sticky, a little bit tacky feeling like it just never gets any better. It's a pretty thick formula too for me. I'm not crazy about it. So I have all these shades. I don't know if you can see those, but I have all these shades. They're really beautiful, a lot of nudes. I do keep them in my collection just because there may be an occasion for them, but yeah, these are from my Raw Beauty Christie, so of course I'm going to keep those. But yeah, I keep them for maybe a maybe day. Next is my Morphe lip gloss. This is actually a really nice gloss, and I like the applicator. It's just a paddle applicator. It's in the shade Pop, and it's really beautiful, and it's just a pinky shade that I just don't reach for all that often, so it's not anything to do with the consistency or formula, it's just the shade. Next is my Juvia's Place glosses. I love these glosses, I really do. There's just a lot more that I like better, but these are really, really good. So if you ever get a chance to try their lip glosses, I totally suggest it. This is actually one of my favorite formulas, and it's Sophisticata, and it has a little bit of a shine to it, a little bit of iridescence. It came in like a mystery box last year, but then I ordered this one, which is like their formula now, and this one's the shade Barely There. It's a little different. It's a little packaging and everything, but I think the formula is still the same. The packaging's a little bit different, and the applicator is different. So that's gonna change how you feel about something too. Applicator is very important. I really wanted to love these. I did. This is the Dominique Cosmetics glosses. I have the shade Strawberry Lemonade and Peach Tea. So these are really beautiful. They're just a little too sticky for me. There's nothing like, they're not horrible or anything. I wanted them to smell like Strawberry Lemonade and Peach Tea, but there's nothing horrible about these glosses. I just don't reach for them as often as I probably could. They're a lot more sheer than what they look like in here, but just not my favorite formula. Just I could leave that. This I got in a BoxyCharm, and I actually do like. It's a Becca gloss. Becca's no longer, but this is one I have in my collection, so I was gonna rank it. This is the Becca Glow Gloss, and it's in the shade Rose Gold, and I love Rose Gold. I love the applicator on this. It has kind of like a minty smell, which is really nice. It's kind of a change from all the cookie cake smelling scents of everything else. It's a really great one, and I do like it. It has a really nice little iridescence to it. Glad to have it in my collection. I don't reach for it all that often. It's a little bit harder to store. You kind of, I guess, would have to store it upside down, because where it's rounded on the bottom, it's a little bit hard to store like that, so you'd have to store it upside down. Next is my Glamlite glosses, and the only reason, like, I like the consistency on these, and they feel pretty good. They're just very opaque, and these shades are not shades I go for as often, so that's the only reason that I don't reach for these. But let me show you. One is s'mores and one is hot chocolate. So s'mores and hot chocolate, and they smell just like s'mores and hot chocolate. So it's, see how opaque they are? They can almost be like a liquid lipstick. They're so opaque. So I love the shade on it and everything, but I just don't use these shades all that often. This one I would use more than this one, but they're really great. I just, of course, don't reach for them as often. This is one of my absolute favorite lip glosses, and not because it's in the middle of the pack should you think that I don't like it. But these are my Mary Kay glosses. Do you see how many I have? I have 13 glosses. They are all really, really beautiful. Let me show you some of the shades in here. Some really beautiful shades. I love the shades. There's some really beautiful shades. Really beautiful yet again. I don't think that's all my shades either, because there are some lighter shades, and they might be in my purse. There's a very good possibility of that. I thought I got everything out of my purse, but there's a good possibility I did not. But these are some of my favorites. They're nudes. I like these, and they are sheer. They're not this deep. So I like the chocolate nude and tawny nude. So this is chocolate, this is tawny. Love these. Love the consistency. They're really great. You can use a lip liner and then this, and it's beautiful. And that's what I love to do, is use a lip liner and gloss. Next is my Tower 28 Shine On Lip Jelly. This is in the shade Cashew, and it's really nice. It doesn't really have a scent to it. It's cute, but it's a little thick for me. That's the only reason that it's a little bit lower, but I still do like it. It's really nice. Now this could be a little bit controversial, but I'm gonna rank my Fenty glosses a little bit more middle of the pack. I love these. I love these. I just don't reach for them as often as I do some of these others. But if I had to rank my very favorite one, it would probably be Fussy. That's just the one I go for the most. I also love Diamond Milk. That's a beautiful one. But they're all gorgeous. This is the new cream that I just got. It's in the shade Peach Pout. It's really cute. But I want some more of the cream glosses. I have a lot of the just regular. I want some more of the creams. I really want hot chocolate. It looks like it would be really pretty. So these are beautiful. I love them. I just have others I reach for a little bit more. Next is my Rare Beauty Nearly Neutral. I don't know if it's just a balm or what, but this is really nice, and I love the consistency. I love how it feels on the lips. It feels really nice. It feels like a balm. I probably should have put this with my lip balms, but I would use it more as a gloss than a balm. So it's really beautiful. I love the shade. It would go pretty good with what I got on today, but I love this. It's so pretty. I want to try more shades in this. Next is my Laura Lee Los Angeles glosses. She just came out with glosses with her collab with her niece this year, so that was nice to get to experience a gloss from her. But this one is really beautiful. It looks like it's pink, but it's really almost clear. You barely get any tinge of that shade. And then you also have this one, which has kind of like gotten, it's like a golden gloss. And it's really pretty. Really pretty. I like it. Out of the two, I'd probably actually go for this one over that one. Nearing the home stretch here. Okay, so this is just a oldie but a goodie. This is my old one, okay? So it's the shade on it, honestly, it should probably be thrown away. It should probably be thrown away because I've had it for so long. Let's see what it looks like. It don't look bad. It smells the same. So I was almost out of this. This is the Keep It Full gloss from Milani in Prismatic Peach. So I was almost out of this, so I repurchased. They look a little bit different, don't they? But I think it's just because this one's older. But this is a beautiful gloss. I love this gloss so much. It's hard to swatch glosses, but this is such a beautiful gloss. Like, I could just wear this and nothing else and be perfectly happy with it. It gives you such a juicy look to your lips. This is one of the best drugstore glosses there is. So if you haven't tried it, I highly suggest. I think they have an XXL in this, but this is just the regular Keep It Full. Next is my Lunar Beauty glosses. I love these glosses. They are so beautiful. I love his glosses in general. I think they're gorgeous. They smell so good. Not good enough to eat. My favorite one is the shade Aura, which is the nude, and then there is the shade Celine, which has a little bit of a shimmer to it, which is that top one. They're both beautiful. Celine just has a little bit of those like shimmer particles in there, and I can feel it on my lips every time I wear it. That's my only complaint with that one. So I like the creamier one better. I'm surprising myself on this, okay? But Ofra glosses. This is my number 2 gloss, Ofra glosses. I love these. I am loving all of these. These came in the Samantha March collab, all these shades. So we have Peony, Queen, and Millie. Yeah, Peony, Queen, Millie. They're all beautiful. I love them. Love Peony. My favorite right now is this one. I love this shade. This is the Rodeo Drive lip gloss. I'm going to have to purchase the bigger one in this one, but it's so pretty. I'll swatch it real quick. So, so pretty. It just goes beautifully with so much, and I just love that shade. Just love it. And it's a little bit more, it's like a lighter gold than Millie. Or I'm sorry, Queen. That's Queen. So it's really beautiful, and I love Ofra. I love their glosses. I love that They stay on really well. They feel so good. Love them. My number one gloss. Can anybody guess? Maybelline Lifter Gloss. I love this. This, to me, is better than Fenty. And I know that they compared the Moon shade in this to the Fenty Fussy. I know that I just realized I've not had my light on this whole time. Sorry if this looks a little bit darker. I didn't turn on my ring light this whole time, so sorry about that. You may not even realize. But they have compared this to the Fussy from Fenty, and it is beautiful. So beautiful. And then I have the Amber shade, and I really like this. This has been staying in my purse, the Amber shade. It's more, it doesn't have any like shimmer in it. It's more just like a creamy gloss. Love it. So pretty. But yeah, this is my favorite. This is what I reach for. Before anything else, this is what I reach for. So I just love these glosses. I'm going to put a little bit of this Amber shade on. Really beautiful. I just love these. These are so good and they're so worth it. I'm tired now. I've done all that and I'm tired. I'm so sorry about the lighting. If it's darker, I just so apologize for that. I didn't even realize till just now. Here's the difference that my ring light makes. Sorry, guys. I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. I didn't do it on purpose, I promise. I just didn't realize. And I'm not redoing this video. This was too long, so I do apologize, but I'm not redoing. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Trying to get back on track with my ranking videos. We had a death in our family last week, and my husband's grandmother passed away, and you know, death is never easy. Doesn't matter when, where, who, it doesn't matter. It's always a hard, very hard thing. So if you pray, do keep his family in your prayers. I didn't get to know her for very long, but what I did know of her, she was a very sweet person. So just keep them in your prayers and your thoughts. And you know, it's always hard. The days ahead are always the hardest. So that's why I was a little bit slow in uploading the last week of October. So I do apologize for that. I don't know exactly when you'll see this video, so I can say last week and you may see it 2 weeks from now, who knows. But just so you know, I am apologizing that I was a little bit slower. But I do appreciate your all's patience with that. I am trying to edit a video right now. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.